Minecraft Squid Island has had a lot of crazy moments that changed the direction of the series. The effects of some of these events are still felt to the present day. In today's video, we'll review some of the craziest moments that have defined Minecraft Squid Island. So let's get into it. Starting off the list is the first ever troll on Squid Island, which occurred on November 11th, 2023. On this day, Joey trolled Slogo by replacing his gift with his own. Crainer had gifted Slogo items such as iron and gold ingots, lapis lazuli, wood, bread, and arrows. In comparison, Joey was gifted items such as 12 iron ingots, cobblestone, and wooden planks. He did not like finding this out.
Yo! Man! He got gold, the same amount of iron, and lapis? Bro, Crainer! Are you kidding me? Okay.
To combat this, Joey modified Slogo's gift by stealing the iron, gold, lapis, and wood and replacing them with rotten flesh. He tried to hide this by placing new signs signed by Crainer saying that Joey could take oak planks. Slogo and Crainer eventually found out what Joey did. The next significant moment of Squid Island was when it got that name, which occurred on November 15th. Crainer named it after a squid seen off the island's coast.
But guys, we need to name this island before we do anything.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
true. Did you guys come up with anything?
We asked the comment section for some cool names. They came up with names.
I've got it, boys.
What?
No.
Come with me.
No.
We shall name this island
What is happening?
Squid Island.
Squid
There's
Island.
one squid here, and
There's
you're
one
naming it
singular
Squid
squid right here, and he shall be the god of us. Come back,
what-
squid. He's
it's
swimming
the-
away.
That's
I don't think
the
squids
god
listen to your
squid.
commands.
Squid, get back.
Well,
Squid.
I guess it's Squid Island then. Okay.
Can you guys
we
help
need
me
a
trap
sign.
this guy?
We need
Something.
a sign.
It was also in this episode that the Iron Golem was created. Joey was tasked with naming the Iron Golem, which he did. He named it Golem.
Golem! Yes! You spent a minute on that?
That's like if you just said default. That's default.
Yeah. You
do
could have
you guys
literally
think?
just said Bob. Or like
Okay.
something.
All right. Well, we've got the Golem of Squid Island. I guess
Golem,
that's
Golem. The Golem.
Golem.
And now-
Golem.
The Iron Golem would be a recurring character in the series for the next few months. Fast forward 1 week and the next significant event would occur, which was King Glowy's arrival. Joey proposed that the trio find a new squid for the island, specifically a glow squid. Slogo and Crainer agreed and planned how to get a glow squid to the island.
All right. So, what do we need to do then today? What's our plan? What do we need
Yeah,
to
well,
We go
achieve?
squid,
find a new
right?
squid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how are we doing that?
Why don't we look for like a better squid?
Okay.
Special squid.
I'm
Yeah,
guessing you
like
guys
a
mean
glow squid.
yeah, you mean a glow squid. That's fine. We have to go into
A
caves
squid
though
that
to find that.
glows, perhaps.
And wait, to
What?
make it like not die and disappear, I think we should find a name tag in a mine
Well,
shaft.
also we need to build maybe like somewhere to put it.
They all entered a cave, found some glow squids, and leashed one to bring it back to the surface. Of course, they didn't want to let the squid swim away, so a temporary enclosure was built near Crainer's house. Slogo decided to name the squid King Glowy, which the others agreed to. This episode ended with the trio donating items to King Glowy, as seen here.
Okay. Well, all right, guys, and now you want to
Go!
see my offering? Basically, I have a few different things. I have
Okay.
the bell from the first village we ever raided.
Oh, that's a relic.
I have the first enchanted book we ever found, which I don't
What enchantment? What enchantment?
channeling, which I thought was kind of cool vibes, you know. I've
That
also
is
got
glowing vibes.
the first obsidian block that we found.
Wow.
I've also got the golden enchanted sword.
Somebody suck it up to King Glowy.
Yeah.
I have got
I
a
feel that way.
fire charge, very valuable. And I've also got the first diamond ever mined in this
What?
island,
Wait, what?
which was definitely not mined before this video.
November ended with another significant event, the boxing match between Crainer and Joey taking place. For context, Joey trolled Crainer by making him fall into a lava trap underneath his toilet mine. This remains one of my favorite Squid Island moments to date. Anyway, Crainer confronted Joey about this and the two argued over it.
Put lava in my mine and killed me.
Wait, you died?
Wait, what?
I died and I lost all of my diamond, but I got it back after hard work and grinding. Who did, Josh?
No,
No,
it wasn't me.
It was me. It wasn't supposed to
Wait,
kill
why are you
you.
saying you just admitted like that?
Yeah.
Well,
no,
I
no,
think
it was just
actually,
a
I
little-
think he might maybe made an entire video about it.
Yeah, it was just a little joke, Crainer, but it wasn't supposed to
joke!
kill you. Crainer,
Okay.
It was a one block deep lava hole.
Yeah, but
Jelly?
Jelly, you shouldn't
Who
be.
dies
Okay.
in a one
Oh my
block
God.
deep-
Who puts lava in a toilet?
Okay, this is getting.
I died and I
Guys,
lost all of my
everyone,
things.
calm.
I
Everyone,
lost diamond, I lost iron, I lost everything,
Look,
Jelly, because of your
everyone
stupid troll.
stop.
You
Quiet,
suck even
quiet,
more.
quiet.
Slogo intervened and proposed the two settle their beef by holding a boxing match. The trio then went to a desert to look for cacti, which can be used to create green dye. After building the arena, Joey and Crainer wagered everything in their inventories. They then proceeded to fight, with the latter winning.
3, 2, 1, go! Oh,
I get all the loot.
God
I get all
damn! That was brutal.
the loot. I got it all. I got it all.
Yeah, well
Got it
done.
all. You left the iron in there.
Yeah, that's my tip.
Oh, Jelly, it feels so it feels like
Crainer,
true
How many
retribution.
hearts did you have left?
One.
Wait, you were both on like what?
I had half a heart left.
If there's anything to be learned from this moment, it's that boxing is sometimes the best method of settling beef. It wasn't until December 13th that the next defining moment of Squid Island took place, that being the establishment of the mayor position. Quite a lot of chaos had happened in the episodes leading up to this. In the December 13th episode, Joey proposed establishing a mayor position, which Slogo and Crainer agreed to.
We need to elect a mayor.
Ooh!
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
oh! I know. And if you've got a mayor, that means we need a town hall.
That's right.
Oh,
so,
oh.
Now, Crainer, you
let's
say something
focus-
smart now.
Mayor.
Okay, fine. So what's the plan then?
I think we should build a town hall for the mayor, and then
Let's
see if we
find a
can elect the
location. Where should we put it?
Can you?
mayor.
The trio then constructed a town hall, where the mayor would preside over the island and elections would occur. Crainer decided that a turtle helmet would be used as gear for the mayor, followed by the trio breeding turtles and creating a helmet. The first election resulted in Slogo becoming the first mayor of Squid Island. He set precedents such as adding or removing a new law and giving tasks to others. This practice continued for a while, with Crainer and Jelly also becoming mayor in the future. Skipping to mid-January 2024, a pretty big event took place, which was a trial being held against Slogo. For context, Slogo trolled Jelly by ruining his lava pyramid, and blamed it on Crainer, who was mayor at the time. Jelly punished the two by stealing their pet dogs and hiding them away. In the next episode, Jelly brought Slogo to trial and questioned everything that he did to Crainer.
Hold the book.
Slogo, I have some questions for you.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you cover my entire pyramid with lava?
Josh.
I did not cover your entire pyramid with lava.
What do you mean? The entire pyramid was covered in lava.
Did you place lava on top of my pyramid?
I did not place lava on top of your pyramid.
Did you spread my lava beam?
Did you do it or not?
Sorry, you have to ask a straight question, man.
Oh no, this is gonna be bad, Jelly.
Okay.
Did you place a block inside of the lava beam?
Ever?
Answer the question.
Yes, I definitely did. I can tell you one of those times was when we were cleaning up.
The mess you created.
After resolving the entire conflict, Jelly let Slogo and Crainer get their pets back. This episode also contains one of my favorite comment threads, which reads as follows. I like how Josh works his way around the truth. That's called politics. Speaking of Jelly being mayor, his assassination marked a crucial point in the history of Squid Island. In a prior episode, Slogo built a TNT trap under the upgraded town hall building. This was done so that he could assassinate Jelly. Fast forward to the January 26th episode, when this plan was implemented. Jelly created a new law that would have extended the mayor's term from 4 weeks to 8 weeks. However, this happened.
I'm gonna read out the law.
Okay.
Yeah.
Law 4. Each sitting
What?
elected mayor will keep his role
What's
for a minimum.
What? What?
What?
This then transitions into the next major event, that being the establishment of New Squid Island. After the chaos that erupted following Jelly's assassination, Sluggo escaped to a nearby island and created New Squid Island. He took the Book of Laws, items donated to King Glowy, and brought King Glowy to the new island. This ended poorly though, as the king somehow died.
Now we just need to get King Glowy in here. King Glowy. I did something real bad. I did something real... Oh, I'm in big trouble.
If anyone knows how this might have happened, leave it in the comments below. After the large amount of chaos that took place on New Squid Island, the trio eventually returned to the old island and made amends with each other. In the February 14th episode, the trio divided Squid Island into different sections. Every section is dedicated to each member, with one extra one being the community area. Sluggo, Jelly, and Crainer also reunited with pets from old series that they did together. The next significant event to occur on Squid Island was the return of King Glowy. What's funny is that Crainer accidentally killed the first squid they brought back, dubbed King Glowy II.
Come on. Come on. Come on. He's stuck. He's stuck. He's stuck. He's stuck.
Unstuck him. Unstuck him.
There we go. He's gone.
Oh
Up.
no!
Keep going up. Keep going up.
No.
Go!
Keep going up.
No.
I'm drowning! I'm drowning! I can't breathe! Guys, build him in! Build him in! Build him in!
He's dying. He's dying.
Push him back in! Why? Who just punched him?
Jelly did.
Jelly, you just punched the king!
Jelly. No.
You just killed him, Crainer! You just hit him with an axe! You just murdered King Glowy II! You just murdered King Glowy!
Let's go get the third.
No!
You
I'm
just...
going out. Somebody give me a lead.
We
I'll make-
need to first have a
Okay.
quick memorial.
No, we don't. I'm getting the third one now, guys.
There's sentimental value to these
Look,
tentacles.
I'll go get the third Glowy now, and you guys will just sit tight. All right, make sure that it's
King
ready for my
Glowy.
return.
We can't have King Glowy III already.
This led to the trio retrieving another glow squid, actually succeeding this time. They named the squid King Glowy III since it is the third King Glowy to exist. March saw the next significant event occurring on Squid Island, which was the second fight between Jelly and Crainer. For some context, Crainer blew up Jelly's market stand in a previous episode, as well as doing other things. Jelly then challenged Crainer to a sword fight to settle their beef.
Crainer,
What's up?
if you are man enough, all right,
Okay.
then accept challenging me in a sword fight.
Crainer, is that my,
Huh?
is that my,
How about that?
is that Bortco chicken right there?
No, it's not your chicken. It's my own from my restaurant, No Fish.
Oh, okay. So you continue,
Yeah,
continue.
that's what are you saying, Jelly?
Will you sword fight me?
I never thought you would ask. How do we start?
Wait,
We don't
that's
take
kinda-
off our pants?
No, that's not. He means like a swordy sword fight.
Oh, you want
Like
to
this
fight?
one. Yeah.
I'm
And you know,
down.
you know what? To make it even more spicy,
Pants go off.
No,
we
stop.
will
Put your
have-
pants on, Crainer.
Okay.
we will have something that we're gonna put on as a reward.
They built the actual arena in the community area of Squid Island. After this, Crainer and Jelly fought, with the latter winning.
There
to leave the
is
arena.
a
Try to
boat
leave the arena,
in the
Crainer.
arena. What's gonna
I'm
happen?
not, wait, where did Jelly go? You're there.
Green
Hold on.
is
No,
getting
no,
a
no, no,
considerable
no, no,
amount of
no,
hits
no, no,
in.
no.
Crainer, you need to start running and actually fight. And we have a winner!
I don't like this at all, man.
Okay, let's wait for the yellow guy to return. Hang on.
Yellow guy
Crainer,
back.
you are the loser.
Hey, what happens to his items?
They go back to him. It was for the land, not the
Okay.
items.
As a result, Jelly won a piece of land on Crainer's section of Squid Island. At the end of March, a pretty chaotic event occurred, which was Crainer eating his own pet fish, Floppy. This resulted from the accidental death of Jelly's pet bee, Beanie. To pull this off, Jelly replaced Floppy with an identical looking fish and turned him into food, which he fed Crainer.
All right, you know what? If this is gonna make you happy, Josh, and you happy, Jelly, I'll eat the flippin' fish, okay?
Well,
What?
I want to make sure, all right, that I don't get food poisoning. Okay?
I'm gonna eat the fish! There! Did I eat my own fish again, Jelly? Josh, did you make me eat my own
didn't
pet?
know. I didn't look. The only person that gave you a fish was Jelly.
Jelly, did you seriously make me eat Floppy? Jelly,
I
be
didn't do
honest right now.
It wasn't me.
Did you make me eat my very own pet?
I don't know what you're talking about. I was
This
never
is
such a
twice
horrible
now that I've eaten my own pet because of you guys.
Wait, Jelly,
Twice!
did you actually make Crainer eat his own fish?
thing. I have no idea what this is on. I have nothing to do
Floppy
with
is
this
not
whole
down
no-fish
here.
restaurant.
Floppy isn't here.
I will say one thing, Crainer. I know
What,
you're
Jelly?
really mad and you're really upset,
Yes.
but now you know what it feels like when your pet dies. And then you eat him. I guess I don't know what that feels like, but
Did
yeah,
you make?
okay.
What are you?
I'm gonna-
So it
I'm
was
gonna go-
you.
This led to tensions rising between the three, resulting in a war breaking out. Slogo was able to remedy this by proposing that the role of Squid Island president be created. Crainer and Joey agreed to this, and the trio uploaded their own campaign videos in the following week. The viewers were given the role of voting for the first Squid Island president, which ended up being Slogo. He was inaugurated on April 10th, 2024.
I want to
Hide it,
thank
hide it,
anything
Jelly.
from me.
I want to
Jelly,
thank
hide
the
it.
people of Squid Island for putting their faith in me to be the
Yeah,
first
That's
Are we
us.
to be the
people
first
or-
president of Squid Island.
Come on.
I want to thank
Fireworks.
the viewers for voting. We had over 110,000 votes.
It's actually crazy how many
Incredible.
people did
That
vote.
is insane.
Now,
Wait,
as
Josh,
you are
how
all
many votes
aware,
did you get?
I received around 60% of the vote.
Slogo began setting many precedents as Squid Island's president, such as attacks being imposed on everyone and tasks being given out. The most recent moment that defined Squid Island was the construction of the monorail. It's likely the idea for this came from the series' viewers, as I had seen quite a few comments suggesting that a railway be built on Squid Island. Anyway, Slogo announced the idea of a monorail being built on Squid Island, to which Joey and Crainer agreed.
All right, so
doesn't
I
feel too
am
good.
proud to announce that today we are going to be building Squid Island's first monorail.
What's
question.
a monorail?
Yeah.
It's
Like
like
when you have
a
two, like one eyebrow, but it's
Is
two?
it like a subway?
basically it's just like it's all right. Let me explain it for
Like the sandwiches?
stupid
Can we
people.
call it train?
Basically, it's a raised train that's going to go around the whole island like automatically.
Wait, the train races?
The
How does that work?
Whoa.
well, we just make it powered and the carts go around it, and we can get on at any time.
Oh,
So-
you want to
Mono,
make a
mono,
train?
mono!
Yeah,
Like
yes.
just a railway.
All right,
Oh
I
my
have
God.
a great suggestion.
Mhm.
All right, how about we get 4 stations on this island, 1 on each part
4?
of land,
Yep.
and they're all connected.
Yeah, sounds good. So I
Wow,
guess.
I've really improved my mind.
Well, I think so. What we're going to be
Yeah.
doing, guys, today we're going to be building the track and selecting the location for
Okay.
the stations, and then you
stations?
can make the stations however you want when you play on your own in your solos.
way to go, Mr. Prezi.
Way
Yeah.
to go, Pressy Bessie.
Oh, you're welcome. So
The monorail was constructed to make a loop around the entire island, allowing Slogo, Joey, and Crainer to visit each other's sections. I say this was a defining moment for Squid Island because it was the first time a railroad of any kind was built on the island. With that said, there are a lot of moments that have defined Minecraft Squid Island. What kind of events will continue to define the series? We'll just have to wait and see.